Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey guys, Thursday, lower body day. All right, today we're going to be doing all of our staple moves. This time we're going to go by sets and reps. There will be no timer. And our focus is to be slow and intentional with these moves, okay? So we are actually going to start out with our RDLs, Romanian deadlifts. Okay. Romanian deadlift means feet are shoulder width apart. We're going to have our weights right up against our legs. They should be touching your legs. For an RDL, we have a bend in our knees. We're going to go down, pushing our hips back with an RDL. Okay. So when we're doing these, we won't be able to get to the floor with our weights as long as we're pushing our hips back. And that's what you want with an RDL. Hips go back. You're going to feel it in your hammies a little bit, but we're working glutes and our hip hinge pattern. Okay. Hips back, weights against our legs, and always a flat back with an RDL, right? Or any deadlift. Oh, I don't need that because, again, we're doing sets and reps. Okay, so we're going to do 12 deadlifts, and you should be challenging yourself with your weights for lower body all the time. Go whenever you're ready. Remember, slow and intentional. Get those hips back. Twelve reps. So, twelve reps, and then take a second. Okay. Next up, we're going to hit a sumo squat. Sumo squats mean that our feet are spaced out really wide, okay? Wider than our hips. And we always want to turn our toes out of the way. So we never have toes forward. Kick your toes out to the side just a little bit so they're out of your way. For sumo squats, weights are typically held down the middle, but you can adjust that. If you need to hold your weights at your shoulders, sides, whatever works. Now for the sumo squat, we're going to go down, low and slow, okay? Only going to your own range of motion. Go really slow as you go down. You're going to hit adductors with these, which are inner thigh muscles, okay? And again, we're going to hit 12 reps. almost there. Weight should be heavy enough that your heart rate's coming up with these exercises. Okay. All right. Moving into the next one. We are going to hit a reverse lunge. Super slow. We are going down so slow with these, okay? So weights are wherever you want them. We're going to step back, holding this lean, and then dropping that back knee down slow. Come back up, reset, and then again, super slow. Okay? 12 reps, all on the same side. Slow is the name of the game here. After you finish 12 on one side, you got to keep it even. Hitting 12 on the next side. Again, remember, we're going super duper slow on these. Go whenever you're ready. Taking a second when you're done. Again, if your heart rate isn't coming up with these exercises, you need heavier weights. These are slow, but with weight, you are still able to hit your aerobic and anaerobic energy systems. Heart rate up. It's a good thing. Okay. All right. You're going to get a little bit tricky, but I believe in you. So we're going to do a single leg squat. Now, everybody knows you've seen people do the squat with their leg out front, pistol squat. I personally prefer it when your leg is out back. So you just hold your leg out back. And we're just going to squat down as low as we can here. Okay. Most likely not going to be as low as you would normally squat. We're adding balance into this factor. So you can use weights if you want. If you need to hold on to something, use one weight, that's fine too. Okay. These are really hard. So one leg at a time. We're just going to squat as low as we can. Yes, you see me doing a forward lean. That's totally fine as long as your back has good posture. Okay, so flat back. You can lean forward. We're bending our knee though. If we're doing these without a bent knee, this is just a deadlift. We don't want to do a deadlift right now. So 12 reps, one side. Weights if you have good balance today. If you don't, I would go body weight. These are low and slow. These are super tricky, you guys. If you lean forward, we have good posture. Our chest, we should not be slumping over. Twelve on one side, 12 on the next. Hitting them whenever you're ready. Make sure you're bending that knee. It's okay if we hate those. Those are tough. Okay, so next up, we need some sort of elevated surface. Doesn't have to be fancy, you guys. It can be the seat of a chair. It can be a storage tote. It can be a table that's not glass. Whatever you have, that's, I don't know. This is, where are we at with this? I think this is 20 inches tall. And it's turned like this. So you already know what this means. One dreads it. So these are split squats. And we're going to drop set these. Okay. Again, we're going by reps. We'll drop set these. So what we're looking for with our stance is 1 foot up. And we're going to come down at an angle towards whatever our elevated surface is. Okay. You'll notice I have that lean happening. Okay. There are several ways you can do these, but today we're looking for the lean and going down towards our surface with our knee. So we should be drawing an angle every time we come down, right? If finding your foot position is weird, you can sit on the edge of whatever your surface is. Stretch your legs out just so that your heels are on the floor. Put one foot flat, and that should be about your stance. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna do 10 of these with heavy weights, and then we're gonna set our weights down, and we're gonna do 8 of them with lighter weights. This is all gonna be on the same side, and I'm sorry now, you guys, because this is gonna suck. So whenever you are ready, want to get as low as you can. Remember, nothing should hurt. And heavy, and then switch. Grab some lighter weights, and we're doing 8 reps. Same leg. Should be suffering. Suffering right now. Just breathe for a second. Heart rate should be way up. When you feel like you can breathe, you can hit your other side. 10 reps heavy, 8 reps lighter. Not light, but lighter. Got this. Good. And when you're done, take a second, breathe. Bring that heart rate down. Good news and bad news. Good news is we're halfway there, halfway done with class. Bad news is we gotta do all of that again. Okay, though. So remember, we're starting out with our RDL, bent leg deadlift. We want bent legs for those and weights to be touching our legs. Remember, when you're doing an RDL, the focus is on your hip hinge. So you're trying to push your hips back as far as you can get them, which means you won't be able to touch the floor with your weights. That's okay. It's a different type of deadlift. The weight should be challenging here. Shouldn't be easy. 12 reps. Hit them whenever you're ready, you guys. Remember, deadlifts are slow. And if those feel easy, you feel like you could have kept going, it's time for heavy weights. Next move are sumo squats. Remember, this is a really wide stance. Feet are wider than our hips, okay? We always turn our toes out to the side just a little bit. And sumo squats typically have our weights down the middle. But if you need to modify that, that's fine. Again, super slow, 12 reps. So next up, we're going to hit our reverse lunge. Remember, we want to try to go very, very slow as we go down here. So we step back. You should definitely have this lean. Super slow. Bring that knee down as low as it can go without any pain. Super slow on these. Okay, 12 reps on one leg and then 12 reps on the next. Definitely take a break in between legs if you'd like. Take it right after it. That's fine too. Remember, super slow. Heart rate should be way up. Okay, we're doing single leg squats. And again, you can definitely hold your foot out here if you want, or you can hold it back. And we want to have that good posture. So flat back. It's okay if you lean forward, but you need to have a flat back. Remember when you're doing these, we want to squat, not a deadlift. So with that forward foot or the foot that's on the floor, we want to make sure we're bending that knee as we go down. If we're not, we're working a deadlift. Okay. We have 12 reps on each side. If balance is off, you don't need weights. 12 on one side. When you're ready, you can hit 12 on the next. Definitely want to breathe and bring that heart rate down. We have split squats next. Everybody loves a split squat. Remember, we're doing these in drop sets. So you'll need 2 different weights, heavier and lighter. And be mindful of your form. So we want that forward lean. We want our knee to go down and towards our elevated surface. Okay. All right, we got 10 with our heavy weights and then 8 with lighter weights. This is all on the same side. Your time through them. Definitely want to take a sec before we switch legs. Breathe and bring your heart rate down. All right, we got to get that other side. This is our final push, you guys. We got this. When we're done with these, we're done. Remember, 10 with your heavies, 8 with your lighter. Got it. We're almost there. Got it. When you're done with those, you're done. Make sure you stretch throughout your day. Stretch those hammies. Do it all. This is a good one, you guys. If you were gonna squat down, touch your ankles, and then push, stand your hips up. Back down, stand your hips up. Make sure you straighten your legs so you work your hammies. Stretch throughout your day. I'll see you guys tomorrow for full body. You guys killed it today. Bye, you guys.